Hey, I'm Andrew from FPS GGG, and I'm sitting here in my little editing chair in my bat cave. It's a nice poster back there. I don't know if you can see it at this angle, because I won't know until after the fact, but it's a good poster. So these fancy scrolling tabs that happen on our guitar videos, like in the one for Smoke on the Water, that's just not gonna happen. And the reason being is that I've done a little bit of math based on the work that I've put into this tab for Enter Sandman in the last 3 hours or so, and I've come to the conclusion it's going to take me a week of nonstop work to do that. Just because, and maybe there's a better way to do what I'm doing that is less time consuming, but I don't see it, at least not in Sony Vegas. So it's time consuming, it's tedious, and I don't think it's necessary. And that doesn't go for all songs, but for this song, especially because it's Brandon, and he explains things really, really, almost painfully thoroughly, you just don't need it. So it's not going to be on this one. It'll be on ones in the future if you need it, but you don't need it on this one. So enjoy the video anyway, and hopefully with not going out of my way to do these ridiculous tabs, we can actually upload guitar videos semi-frequently, which I'd really like, because that's kind of that's what my favorite part of this is, the guitar videos. So enjoy the video. Sorry about not doing the tab. Hope you'll be alright. I'm sure you'll make it. And this is Enter Sandman with the Fat Ginger. Enjoy.
Hello again, and welcome to FPS GGG, Guns, Games, and Guitars, and we've been lacking in guitars horribly. So now I'm going to do one that, even if you don't like this band, and most people either love them or desperately want to beat them in the head with something heavy. Metallica. You either play this, you either like it, or you don't. If you do not like it, get over yourself. There'll be more coming your way from one of us through guitars. This is Enter Sandman, which is from the Black Album or the self-titled album. You can debate over that all you want in the comments. I don't care. It's one of, if not the best, Metallica albums out there. And they recently retired like a month ago, so you're not going to get any better than that. Ever. I mean, they made it to the Hall of Fame and said, quit. Unlike AC/DC, who made it like 20 years ago and is still making good albums. I mean, they're like,
the Hall
okay,
of Fame as a joke at this point, anyway.
Yeah, it kind of is, but I mean, it's still, it takes quite a bit to get in there. But, this is the intro. We're going to be doing the whole damn thing, so bear with me. Minus the solo, because that will be in its own little video.
That's how we do it.
That's how we do it. We do
FPS
the whole damn song. And you're going to watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, go fuck yourself. Anyway.
That's my ginger.
That's
my
your
ginger.
ginger. Everybody's ginger.
Alright, let's get on.
Okay, there's enough digging around. Okay, so we're going to be doing the intro, which is clean. It doesn't matter what kind of amp or what kind of guitar you got. I mean, I got a ESP LTD, fancy looking guitar. A lot of people hate this guitar design, but look at that beautiful color. I mean, it is just jizzing all over me. I love candy, like candy ass red for guitars. It's beautiful. Alright, so the first chord, it's not really a chord shape, if you will. It's more like a upbeat kind of thing. You're going to go open on the 6th string. And on the 5th string, you're going to go down to 7th fret. So those are the first two notes, except you're going to play that's what we're going to be doing first off. First note will be 5th string, 7th fret. Then 6th string open. These are the first 2 notes you need to learn. If you do not know how to play this, keep watching.
I will teach you, my son.
Then you're going to go back to this note. So it's 7th fret on the 5th string, open on the 6th, back to 7th fret on the 5th string. If you can't comprehend this, go to a mental asylum. Then you're going to go down to the 4th string on the 5th fret. It's going to make that sound. You don't have to put any emphasis like I just did. It's going to sound exactly like that. So I'll even move my fingers out of the way. Here, you can have my pinky. The 5th fret, so it's... Then you're going to take... I did it! Anyway. The middle finger and go to, on the 6th string, that would be 6th fret. And then you can do, but it sounds like crap. So don't do it. Don't do anything fancy there.
Don't do a pull on.
Just 6th, 5th, 6th, 5th. So it's... fairly simple. If you can't play this, don't play guitar. Or practice at it till you can.
Ginger's being particularly malicious today. Especially with guitar playing.
Well, my Xbox committed suicide, so there's not much I can give fucks about. And that's exactly how you play it. This is standard E tuning if you can't understand. That's a G. Then it sounds in tune.
Go into an A minor.
Then you go into an A minor.
Then you go into an A minor.
Such a douchebag.
And then you go into the D. No, I'm kidding.
It's a little cloudy, things aren't as great as they used to seem, and then you go back to a G.
And everything's happy.
Alright, enough dicking.
Yeah. Right. So that would be the first thing, and I'm going to play the song. And then we go to some heavy shit. I'm gonna stop it right there. We're gonna do this.
What the hell was that? You went.
Explain how would you play it as a band at this time.
I'm gonna do a little bit of tuning because I'm fat and useless, and I'll probably just edit it out, so it's okay.
I mean, you'll edit it out.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do it.
Giving me more work to do.
Fast forward.
I know.
Okay. Alright. That's more like it. So then we'll go to this next part. You hear that, right? So it's... What you're going to do, you're going to palm mute. Keep the fat of your hand right here, near the bridge, not on the bridge, just hovering over the back humbucker or single coil, whatever you have on your guitar. Right in front of the bridge. If you cannot palm mute, you will not learn the song. Learn to palm mute and you can do it. I would advise you could put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. You don't have to make that sound there. Palm mute those, and it's going to sound a little weird. Slide with the middle or the ring finger.
Sorry, the camera's beeping at me. Keep going.
Okay.
It's just gonna run out of battery in like 10 minutes.
Look at the dots. 3, this is this dot right here, all the way to 7, which is this dot right here. Now we'll go into that part right there. So it's you're gonna do a power chord right here. 1st finger on the 1st fret. Middle finger, ring finger, pinky, whichever one you can do depending on the size of your hand. So it's you're going to take, once you hit this right here, once you get to the 7th fret, you go to the 6th fret of the 6th string. And just like you were doing that, when you were doing that, you're going to go. So that's 6th to 5th. After you play slide to this. And that's the end of that part, and then you'll go right into the main riff. So I'm going to play this. Alright, and then we're going to go into the main guitar riff, which is the part that pretty much everyone wants to play. It's basically, except cooler. So it's, then you'll go. And then the drum beat will come in. That's the one we're going to be doing next. And it's one of the badass guitar riffs that you can play that's in standard. Most guitar riffs that are kick ass and you want to beat someone to death with, while you're listening to it, it's in drop D or drop C, something really grungy and grindy. Metallica has a way of making standard E tuning the coolest thing in the world. They can make it their bitch and have sex with it on the stage. So this is pretty fantastic, and it's something that I would have liked to see in concert, but they're retired, so none of you can see it either. So it's good for me. Okay, so what we're going to do is that same chord shape that we did earlier. You're going to go open with your open on the 6th string and 5th string, 7th fret. So after you play that both open on the 6th string, Da, 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 da. You're going to do that 7th fret. If you cannot learn to go from 6th to 5th fret, you will never learn this song. And when you hit the 5th fret on the 6th string, give it a little bend. It's like, maybe a little vibrato. Then you're going to do that same power chord you did up here and just do it on the dots right here. With it. There we go. What you're going to do is that first power chord on the 3rd fret on the 6th string and the 5th fret on the 5th string. So it's... So it's a little bit of like palm muting, non-palm muting, palm muting, non-palm muting. So it's open without the palm muting. That whole thing. So you're going to do that. You're just going to take your first finger off of the chord shape. You're just going to move it up 1. And then end with this chord. You can just play this. 6th string open, 5th string, 2nd fret. So kick-ass. So you'll go. So you're going to slide with that. But only palm muting on the... So it's once, twice, and it's only on this and this and this. That's 3 power chords in a row. And then you're going to continue. You do this in a succession, I do believe, 3 times. So... So let's go ahead and play that with the song. Now, that part right there is the simplest fucking thing on the planet. If you've learned a palm mute already and you've got all the other steps down, this song repeats itself quite a bit, and it's in sections where it does it. This one 3 times, this one 4 times, and then this one twice. These all chord shapes, so after you go the... That same chord shape that you went... So you're going to do... And And that's what you do behind his voice. And after you've done that twice, you'll do... Then you're going to go down to the 9th fret. And that same thing that you started with, you're going to do that exact same thing at the 9th fret. Except you're only going to do it twice. You're going to do... Then you're going to end that with a power chord on the 9th fret of the 5th string and the 6th string, 7th fret. So it'll go... So pretty much the same thing we were doing before, except for that one little bit. After you do the... power chord, same place when you were doing... That's how you're going to end it, but this is what you do. Instead of on the 5th and 3rd, it's 2nd and 4th. So... go the 3rd and 5th right here. So instead of it's then you're going to end with that chord right there. So now we're going to go back to that and listen to the song. Okay, now that was the main riff, so... Alright, I'm going to play along with the song right here so you get used to the tempo, the beat, and if that's too much of a problem for you, play it for yourself and it might actually help or benefit you. Either way, I'm going to be playing for it. There's one more part that I need to teach other than the solo and the little mini trill solo that happens soon. Now, I won't be teaching those in this video. We're going to be doing videos that teach you how to play the song and then video afterwards to teach you the solo. So that's what we're going to be doing in another video. So you will be patient and get over it and work on your guitar. We have been hurting for guitar, so we're going to be doing it. So let's go ahead and play with the song, and whenever I find the part that I need to teach you something again, I'll stop it and teach you. Alright, when the solo starts, it's going to be the main beat behind there. It's going to be... But instead of the 3 times, playing that 3 times during the intro, the chorus, this is where it mixes both that whole little part right there with the... It's going to mix all of that, and then even this, into one little section. So I'll play it, let you hear it. You don't play anything during this little part. What you're going to do next? Goes back to clean. Now palm mute this part. Then it goes to... Then it goes to the main beat. Now that's a combination of doing the skadoosh, as I want to call it. It's the same thing as the intro with distortion, but you slap down after each note. You stop the note right after you play it, so it's... And that's exactly how they play it, so... And as with any song, there is about a million ways to play one song or another. So if you find something else that's easier, or you find a tab that helps you a little bit better, we're going to be putting a tab with this song. Hopefully it's already there while you're watching it. But that's pretty much how you do it. That's how they do it on stage. If you watch a video with them in it, and when it focuses on the guitars, that's how they play it. If you disagree, that's your own personal issue, and you need to sort it out in hell, or wherever respective place you're going to go because you're stupid and useless. So, I think that was as good as any description on how to play this song. You don't like it, don't watch it. Don't continue to watch it, but we haven't had guitars, so we had to put it in there. You don't like a fat ginger playing with a guitar? Get over it. So, this has been FPS GGG, Guns, Games, and Guitars. Enter Sandman by Metallica. Bleh.